guys, I'm on the phone with Chick-fil-A.
Extension of the person calling.
Their headquarters. I'm trying to get some answers as to when they changed the name from CHIC to CHICK.
Press 1. For information regarding home office backstage tours, press 2.
Here we go, ready? Let's see what they say.
Thank you for calling Chick-fil-A. How may I direct your call?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody in corporate about an impending question that I have and trying to get some answers here. Hoping you can help me.
Okay. And what question was that?
Okay, I know it sounds silly, but when I worked at Chick-fil-A, it was CHICFILA, and now it's gone from CHIC to CHICK. When did that happen? Do you know?
Okay. Just one moment, and I'll transfer you to a line I can assist you.
All right, great, thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you for calling Chick-fil-A Cares. Your call may be recorded for quality purposes. If you're calling regarding the Chick-fil-A One app, please press 1. If you are calling regarding a restaurant experience or have a general inquiry, please press 2.
Thank you for calling Chick-fil-A Cares. For quality assurance purposes, this call may be recorded. A representative will be with you shortly.
Your call is being recorded also.
Thank you for calling Chick-fil-A Cares. Michelle, how may I help you?
I'm sorry, you say your name was Michelle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey Michelle, I'm Brian. I'm hoping you can help me out here because I used to work for Chick-fil-A prior to 2001, and the name used to be CHICFILA, and now it's gone from that to CHICKFILA. When did that happen? Do you know?
I don't remember the exact year, but it's been CHIK for quite a while now. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, see. Can you pull up the year that it might have changed? And I'm sorry to give you such a hard time this morning.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. Just been bugging me for quite some time.
Sorry, give me one moment.
Sure. But you do remember it being CHIC also, don't you?
It's a long time ago. There hasn't been anything.
Oh, okay. So you remember a long time ago it was CHIC.
Well, I don't remember because I don't think I was really alive then, but the story behind it.
You ever get these calls like this? You ever get people calling and asking?
No, this is actually my first call in regard.
Oh, okay.
I'll look it up for you. But yeah, it's been a long time. So I don't have the specific year, but what I can do is get your contact information and have someone to check out to you.
Yeah, that would be great. But here's the other thing. There's this thing that's like quantum changes in time. I don't know if you ever heard of the Smithsonian Institute. Do you recall that?
Yes, sir.
Really? Because it's never been the Smithsonian Institute. It's always been institution.
Oh, I don't know that much, but
well, these are just some examples that people are having like really bad mismemories on collectively, and it's a phenomenon what's going on right now called the Mandela Effect. And I know it sounds like a corny name. They really should change it to something else, but it's like these quantum changes. It's like when when a change happens, it happens through time, past, present, and future. So I don't know how else to explain it, but other than to say that there's a lot of theories out there, but it's just like famous movie lines have changed. I actually run a YouTube channel, and have put out over 550 videos in the past 4 months. It's crazy. You can look me up. My name is Brian McFarlane, kind of like the guy who does Family Guy, and I have a picture of a running man running toward a cross. And I think it's, on YouTube. And if you could, check out Mandela Effect, see what it's about. It'll rock your world, because it'll wake you out of this. It'll wake you up. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll check that out. Would you like to provide your contact information here?
I can give you my email.
What is your email?
It's MandelaEffectAwareness@gmail.com. It's a real email. Have them contact me. I want to know when the name changed.
Okay. Is it Brian, B-R-I-A-N?
Yeah, Brian McFarlane.
M-A-C?
Yes.
A-R-L-A-N-D?
L-A-N-E.
L-A-N-D, okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I will submit this over for you. If you need anything else, please give us a call back and let us know, okay?
All right. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you, and have a wonderful day, okay?
My pleasure. God bless you. You have a wonderful day as well.
You too, Michelle. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was the end of the call with the corporate. So let me play this other one here where I'm speaking to my friend Adam, and he's the one that got me the job there. This is back in 1996. So let me let you listen to this.
What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Just sorry, man. I've been busy. Been working a lot.
No, that's cool, brother. I've been trying to see about this Chick-fil-A deal. When did Chick-fil-A change their name?
I had no clue.
You remember it being spelled C-H-I-C too, don't you?
I feel like it did.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this whole brain thing that it's like the upgraded reality wants to make you think it was always with a K, but I'm telling it was with a C. It was C-H-I-C-F-I-L-A, right? Back when you remember you got me the job up there at Chick-fil-A.
Did I get you the job, or you just worked there at the same time?
You and I worked there at the same time.
I feel like you worked there first.
I think you were there first, weren't you?
I think you got me the job.
No. You had told me about the job, and you told me to go apply up there, right? You started when you were 14, right? How old were you?
15.
Okay, and you turned... Yeah, because I was 15 going on 16. I started August 31st, 1996. When did you start? And I know because it was a Saturday, too.
Oh, gosh. Honestly, I have no freaking clue. I know it was summer, but maybe I feel like it was earlier than that. I feel like it might have been June. June or July?
June or July the same year, 96? Or was it 95? It had to be... Yeah, so because you were 15, and I was 15, but I was...
But you turned 16 in December, and I turned 16 in July.
Right, July, yeah. So, yeah, see, you were the one I think you told me about the job, and that's when I went up there and applied to it. And you remember CHIC, you said, right?
I like I said, it's hard to remember, but it's been 20 years ago.
I know. Do you remember Miss Pat, who used to work with us? Miss Pat?
Mr. Pat or Miss Pat?
Miss Pat. You remember at the mall? She's been there like 24 years now. She's worked there.
Yeah, shorter lady, right?
Yes, with curly blonde hair.
Short hair?
Yes. She was probably like 4'9" or something, really short.
I don't remember her face, but I remember the hair.
And
I remember her being short.
Yes, and you remember Miss Carol, the real old lady? She was short also, and then there was that real tall guy with the glasses.
He looked like a gosh, he was like a I don't know, like a vulture maybe, or a bald guy with glasses. I forget what his name was.
I don't remember him.
And you remember, who else do you remember up there? I know you know Blair.
Yeah,
Blair Blake.
but which were sisters.
Yes.
But I only know them I knew them from church. There was, I feel like there was a guy named Dimitri. Something started with a D, the big black guy. He said he could do like back handsprings or something.
Yes, dude. I think it was Dimitri. Yeah, he worked for VSU.
He worked in the back. He worked in the kitchen, and then there was
Oh, don't forget Cootie.
I feel like there was a heavy set white guy too, and I don't remember his name.
Brandon, I think it was two Brandons who used to work there. Brandon the black guy and Brandon the white guy, and then there was Charlie. You know, Charlie managed the place, and
Charlie Cruz.
Yeah. I mean, I bust the tables, you know, for the longest time, and I remember the spelling being different, and you know, I look back at this photograph from 1967, and it's always been Chick-fil-A with a K, and that just it made the hairs on my neck stand up. Did you ever, like, but you remember it was a C, right?
I thought that at first, but
it's crazy.
I don't know. It's just so long ago that I don't remember for sure.
I know, it's got to be the chemtrails. Something. But I've asked Miss Pat also, who we used to work with, and you know what she said? She said, "Oh my gosh, you know, all these years, like she started like tripping out, like because she saw the my dog's clawing at the door. She noticed that Chick-fil-A, the carpet had a K, and she's like, no, it never had the K." She started like tripping out on me, and this was last year when I told her about it. And apparently, it's not just, huh?
But could it have been that they changed back and forth? If they changed, maybe they started out with a K, then they took away the K, then they added it back.
Well, that would be then a flip flop. It would be called a flip flop. But I've heard different people tell me that it must have changed sometime for the general population around 2001 maybe, or in that time frame. All I know is I went away to the Army in 2001, and when I came back and I settled down, had a family, I didn't know that the name changed. In fact, I only found out about the name changing back in 2016 when people started making a big fuss about it. It's like, I mean, have you heard about people talking about it? Like, it's not just Chick-fil-A, it's like other things changing. Have you?
No, I haven't heard much about it. I mean, the most I've heard about Chick-fil-A is like maybe some people got offended on about them playing praise music in there, and now they don't play the lyrics anymore. They play accompaniment CDs. So like when you go in there, you'll hear the background music to some of the praise worship, but you won't hear the words.
And I remember, I remember like Smithsonian Institute. Do you remember that too? The Smithsonian Institute. It's just our memories are being played with right now, and you remember that whole thing like the Terminator. I think like you and I we used to imitate like the Terminator and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I could literally hear his voice in the back of my mind. "I'll be back," right? You remember him saying that?
Oh yeah.
He doesn't say
several movies.
Well, what I'm saying, he doesn't say that anymore. He says, "I'll be back," as if he's like not even he says it normally, you know, and that was kind of bothering me. He doesn't say it with his thick accent anymore in any of the movies.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, if you go back and watch all these old movies, you'll be like, wait a minute now. And tell me, you used to do that impression. That's the main reason why I was calling you, because you used to do that impression with me, and we did you know that one William Shatner when he was on the airplane, right?
Yeah, that was Robbie.
Was that
Robbie
him?
used to do that one. Robbie Wright. You remember Robbie Wright?
I remember Robbie Wright. Yeah. How's he doing?
He was my neighbor. He was the one that did William Shatner.
Okay, for some reason I thought you might have done it too. Like,
I probably copied him. I probably just doing it to be funny because he did it, but he was originally the one.
Right? Didn't he say there's something on the wing?
He always made Casey DeBerg laugh with that one.
Yeah, and didn't that come directly from the Gremlin one, where the Gremlins messing with the wing on the airplane? William Shatner?
I think so. I'm not even really sure what movie it was.
It was from the Twilight Zone.
Oh, was it? Oh, that might be why I didn't see it, because I didn't watch the Twilight Zone.
Well, probably be glad you didn't. There's a lot of junk on there, evil stuff. So what you been up to these days, man?
What's that?
What you been up to these days?
Just working, man. I'm having to work a lot. The only income. I mean, I make, $34 an hour, but I mean, I'm the only paycheck, and it's expensive to live here, so.
I wish it wasn't that.
Paying for a house. I'm paying for a house, wife, and a kid.
I know, man. And that's probably why you didn't have time to talk to me that much, brother, but I miss hearing from you and everything.
I know, man. I'm sorry. It's hard to even talk to my family. My brother just got married again, and
oh, really?
I couldn't even go to that.
You got married again?
He got married again, yeah. This time I hope it's the last one. But
I hope so too.
She's got a kid, and then he's got the daughter.
I saw him at the. Okay. Well, anyway, that's the call with one of my best friends, Adam, and then here's one I made a call to a local Chick-fil-A. Yeah, this is from a local Chick-fil-A. Check this one out.
Chick-fil-A, this is Mary. How may I help you?
Hey, Mary, who's your longest-standing worker there? Is Mr. Charlie there?
I'm sorry, can you say that again for me?
Is Mr. Charlie there?
Mr. Charlie? No, he's not in right now.
All right, who's the longest-standing person that's ever been there?
The longest person that's been here right now?
Yeah.
That would be me. I'm the manager on duty right now.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry, Mary. Hey, how long have you been with Chick-fil-A?
How long have I been with Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
I worked here for about 5 or 6 years. I was in college, and I've been back now for a couple of years.
Okay, but you used to eat at Chick-fil-A as a kid? I'm sure your parents probably took you to Chick-fil-A and all that, right?
I'm sorry, my phone keeps cutting out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is, I mean, I don't always have good service, but what I'm saying is, I'm sure your parents used to take you to Chick-fil-A as a small child.
Yeah.
When did the name change?
When did the name change?
Yeah, when did Chick-fil-A's name change?
I'm not sure about that answer now.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because everyone's saying it changed. I worked there. I have my company badge. Okay, I remember CHICFILA, and see, I show this to everybody. My badge used to say Chick-fil-A with a C, and now it's got a K in it. And I'm wondering what's going on here. Why did the name change?
I'm not sure that must have been a decision made from corporate at some point, but as long as I've worked here, it's always been with a K.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm trying to get a rough time when it changed. It might have changed sometime after 2001, I believe. But I don't know when. But Miss Pat, she's been there for like 24 years, and she knows me. She remembers Chick-fil-A with a C also, and I know Mr. Charlie does too. It's this the reality that we're living in right now. It's making you stay with the current updated so that you forget about the past. Are you there?
Yes, sir?
Yeah, are you? Tell me you're familiar with the Smithsonian Institute.
No, sir, I'm not familiar with all the information.
All right, look up the Mandela Effect. You'll see what I mean. So many people are having this memory of Chick-fil-A with a C. It's not just me. I used to work there, and see, I worked there for 3.5 years. I got my scholarship from them, and all of a sudden everything changed. It's like it's so weird. It backtracked itself. I look at a picture from 1967. It's always been Chick-fil-A with a K. How do you explain something like this? I don't know.
Yes, I'm not really sure. If you want, I can get your name and number, and I can have Charlie call you when he's in.
Actually, can you have him email me, please?
Email you? Okay.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Brian. But just have him email me MandelaEffectAwareness@gmail.com.
Mandela Effect.
Yeah, awareness@gmail.com. But I worked for Mr. Charlie for 3.5 years, and I know he remembers Chick-fil-A with a C. I know he does.
And what was your last name?
McFarlane, MacFarlane, like the Family Guy, the guy who does Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane.
McFarlane. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know? I don't know if you knew Kristen Lyons, or did you know Brandon? Does Brandon still work there, Big Brandon?
Not that I'm aware of. I think he must have left before I started.
Let's see. Yeah, I know. I've called corporate. I actually found one in Tifton, the Tifton Chick-fil-A. That the K fell off of the sign, and it looked funny. It looked remarkably like the old Chick-fil-A, the way it used to be. So I don't know who I can talk to, because I feel so. I don't know. I guess it just feels weird. Like it just doesn't feel the same, since they changed the name.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm sure that they change with time. But I'll give this information to Mr. Charlie and have him see if he has a chance to email you. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Will you at least look up the Mandela Effect so you'll see what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Sure will.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Mary. Nice talking with you.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Okay. So here is another Chick-fil-A that I called. This one's in Knoxville, Tennessee. So check this one out. This is Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm calling here, just a random city.
Thank you for calling Chick-fil-A Double Drive-Thru. This is Sam. How may I serve you?
Hey, what? You say your name is Sam?
My name is Sam. Yes, sir.
Oh, Sam. You sound like a girl.
I am a girl.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm in a fun mood. I am trying to figure out when your name changed, when the Chick-fil-A's name changed.
When the Chick-fil-A's name changed?
Yeah, when did Chick-fil-A's name change? I'm trying to figure that out.
I'm sorry. I'm confused on what you're asking. When is our location changing?
No, here's the thing. I know I'm not crazy, because I have other people that I used to work with, okay? I worked at Chick-fil-A from 99 up until 2001. Actually, it was from 96 to 2001, sorry. And I even got the Chick-fil-A scholarship, but here's the ordeal. The name used to be CHIC-FILA, and the name changed. I'm not sure when, but it now has a K in the name.
I am not sure exactly when. I know I signed '06, and it's had the case since then.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering, because I know I used to take my son and my daughter there. I know when he was born around '08, and it was like that around that time. But I'm trying to figure out, see if there's anyone that's been around at Chick-fil-A that long to be able to tell me when it changed. I called corporate, and they can't seem to tell me. Here's the disturbing thing. I go to look at a photograph from 1967, and it's been, and it always had the K. And I know you're familiar. You're probably you're young, right? You've been checking into stuff. You know about this Mandela effect that's running around. Like people have been talking about it.
I've not heard about it, but
you never heard of the Mandela effect?
I haven't.
Well, kind of like you know, these things quantumly change through time, through history. When they make a change happens, like past, present, and future. And I'll give you a big example, right? You know, take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd.
Yes.
It's never been that way. It's always been take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. There's Bible changes, like you know, that forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. It's changed in the King James. It says to debts and debtors, and it's changed all translations. I'm just curious, you know, when these things are happening. I mean, I know it sounds silly, and I don't mean to come off as a weirdo by any means. Another major change you'll probably notice. Have you looked in the mirror lately at your eyes?
I don't think I have.
You now have a black ring around your iris that never was there before, like a darker ring. So these changes that are happening, like I know you know the Smithsonian Institute, right? You remember that place, like for history and art. The Smithsonian Institute has never existed. It's always been the Smithsonian Institution. That's what's freaky about this whole thing, is that they're trying to get you to believe the new way so that you'll forget your old way. So I'm just I'm trying to wake up people. You know, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I would never do that. You know, I'm hoping that you'll see the Mandela effect, and hopefully it'll wake everybody up here. I have a YouTube channel. If you want to check me out, I'm on YouTube. I've done 550 something videos.
I'm really sorry. We are really busy, and I've got to get back to work. But I hope you have a great night, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And check into the Mandela effect, okay? Have a good night.
All right, guys. That was Chick-fil-A in Knoxville. Now I'm going to play the last one, which is in Pennsylvania. This guy was really nice, so check this one out. This is the last one.
Somewhere. Chick-fil-A in Pennsylvania.
Who is your daddy, and who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Calling Chick-fil-A. This is Levi speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, did you say your name was Levi?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Levi? I'm Brian. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey,
what can I do for you?
Yeah, I was told this is the best place in the state of Pennsylvania to get a chicken sandwich. Is that right?
I would say so.
Good, man. I was wondering if you knew Chick-fil-A spelled with a C instead of a K.
What's that?
I worked at Chick-fil-A from 1996 up until 2001, and I got a scholarship from them and everything. So I think you're doing great, brother. You know, this is a great company to work for.
Thank you. I think it's pretty great too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Are you in school?
I am. I'm at Temple University right now.
Awesome, brother. Hey, I want to wish you good luck with that. I just had a question. If you knew anyone that remembers Chick-fil-A spelled with CHIC-FILA, do you remember Chick-fil-A being spelled like that?
I do not. I'm relatively new to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's this thing.
It's. Have you heard of it running around the internet? The Mandela Effect.
What's that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Have you ever heard of the Mandela Effect?
Hold on, let me get into a quieter area so I can hear you better.
That'll probably help.
Okay, repeat that for me?
Okay. I have some that's either going to make you think I'm super crazy or make you a super believer. But there's this thing running around the internet. It's called the Mandela Effect, right?
Okay.
Tell me, like, do you remember the Berenstain Bears? The Berenstain Bears?
I do.
You know, there's just, it's more than that. It's more than just these logos and stuff like that changing throughout history. Like, movie lines have changed. There's so much to the Mandela Effect, so many different things, and it's affecting people's relationships because the same person you think you're with is not that same person. You know what I mean? So, like,
yeah, I gotcha.
Are you familiar with the Mandela thing?
I'm not.
Yeah, it's just there's this thing where we're having alternate memories. It's like our language is changing, you know. Just but I always try to stay one step ahead of the AI, and I'm calling out to you, my brother. Like Romans 8:28 says, you know, we are called according to His purpose. I'm not trying to sell you anything, I promise. I'm just telling you to be careful, be on the lookout for the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay.
Well, I appreciate that information, sir.
Yes, sir. And you just be on guard because Satan, our adversary, is always he'll lure you in. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I grew up in the church. My dad's a pastor, actually.
Hey, man, that's great. That's great, man. You know, God bless you for what you do, because I know not everybody sticks at a place for long enough, but I mean, you'll get that scholarship. Just hang in there, brother.
All right, I appreciate that.
Yeah, do me a favor and look up Mandela Effect on YouTube. You'll see me. I have a picture of a running man running toward the cross. My name is Brian McFarlane. Okay.
All right.
Hey, brother. Have a good evening. Okay.
Yeah, you too.
God bless you.
God bless. Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, so that was it. I made 5 calls altogether. The first one was corporate. Second one was my best friend Adam. Then I called the local Chick-fil-A, and I called 2 random Chick-fil-A's. So I hope that gives enough evidence to the cause. And I thank you all for checking out my channel. Have a great Mandela Effect night. And as always, God bless.